Added up the Dogecoin and the Bitcoin, what do you think you'd be? What do you think you have lost?
Be like somewhere near 5 to 6 mil.
Oh my God.
Also, we got to pour a little out for Quigs and the Dogecoin.
Quigs, how rich would you be? I've seen tweets flying around.
A lot.
It's like a two-part story.
Okay.
But off the Doge, I would have like $500,000. And this is like all best case scenario. Like I sell when it's up high. But like this is more like what hurts me more is just like my Bitcoin stuff that like I'm kind of being reminded of today. I used to be like,
I heard tell that you once had 80 Bitcoins.
yeah. Like roughly that.
8-0.
I spent a summer where Bitcoin was around like $200 and I was being paid in Bitcoin. That's how like my payment was. I was getting
So
paid.
you were like was it the Trailblazers who changed their thing? Where you can get paid in Bitcoins now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
he
was
was that
doing
guy.
that
Yeah.
like
He was scheming and scamming,
2013,
working on the
like,
dark web.
probably before like Lou and all them were in on.
Yeah.
Like it was a time where people were not investing in Bitcoin. It was
No.
like cryptocurrency, like this is untraceable.
Like when that dude bought like a pizza with 1 bit, like that was like this
yeah,
time.
not that scale of early, but
Yeah.
like still.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
all
pizza
those
was like
things are
10
floating
Bitcoin.
around
Yeah.
where it's like
Yeah.
there was like video game tournaments where it was like first place $500, second place 250, third place 10 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And it was like fuck. So yeah, you were early on that, and then you're one of those guys who has those like lost Bitcoins that are just chilling in an account somewhere that you can't
Couple of
access.
those.
So if you added up the Dogecoin and the Bitcoin, what do you think you'd be? What do you think you have lost?
Be like somewhere near 5 to 6 mil.
Oh my God, dude.
Imagine Quigs being a fucking
Yeah, but it's like, I just don't deserve that.
I didn't think so either. No, I thought you were gonna say like 500 from Dogecoin and 500 from Bitcoin. I did not know you were gonna say 5
Nah,
million.
the Bitcoin is a
And-
ginormous chunk.
And that's because you lost it or because you spent it like on other
So
shit?
that was like I think I've lost out of like the 80, like somewhere 2 to 3, and the
Okay.
rest I
It's
cashed
still
out.
a lot of
Cash.
So-
So you did make some money, but just cashed out
but
when it was like.
I don't like really regret it because I never had the point when I like had all that Bitcoin that was like I think this could be
Sure.
massive and like I
Sure.
should hold it, and I
Right.
was like, and I
There was just no
it
reason.
was I was like a freshman in college that got like I think it was like 13 grand over the summer.
Sure.
And I was like,
Honestly,
I need this
that's
money.
not the
Yeah,
craziest.
well, it's like it's either I hold my Bitcoin or I eat tonight.
Yeah, like 13 grand when you are a freshman in college. It's not quite $5 or $6 million, but that's a
It's
lot
not
of money.
too far
and-
off either.
No, it really
Yeah.
isn't.
Like,
I remember
13
there
grand
were
for a
times
fucking
where
contract?
if you had like $1,000 in college, you were like fucking big billing it. So
Dude, I got a credit card
Yeah.
with like $1,000 credit limit or something like that, and I was like,
Oh,
I
when I first found out about credit
loaded.
cards, I'm still in debt.
Yeah.
when I first found
I'm
out-
28, I'm still
I
in
remember
debt.
that being
31,
like,
I
so
think.
wait a minute, I can just buy this right now?
I
and
bought
I
a
need that
fucking
money for it?
laptop at Best Buy, I'm still paying it off.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
And then the reason why we got Donnie and Tommy on here is because we're Hoge brothers. We're on to
Yes.
we're on for Doge is over. We missed the Doge. So in case you don't really know, Dogecoin, fake internet meme coin, the dog, the puppy head. It was like a troll. It was a fraction of a penny that has since, because of Elon Musk tweeting about it, TikTok getting a hold of it, has since gone up to like 38 cents, 40 cents. So if you got it at a fraction of a penny, and you
Bro, I
invested-
remember when you, and wasn't long ago. I remember when you were explaining it to me on KFC Radio within the last year, I think, and you were like, if it gets to a penny, it'll actually
that
be
was
like,
the that was the
That was
campaign.
always our goal.
That was the
Yeah.
goal. Like the
Last summer.
Dogecoin guys were like, wouldn't it be funny if we got this to a penny? And they did, because it was an open pump and dump. The internet has allowed, like a pump and dump used to be like, you know, all right, I know this guy who's an investor. I'm gonna like get in his ear and talk to him. He's gonna buy some, and then he's gonna buy some. But it was all like word of mouth, and I don't know. Maybe it got to the point where you're emailing and using the computer a little bit. But like now, the internet just allows you to pump and dump in a way that I don't even know if it's technically pump and dump. It's just
And
like
that's
I
the
bought
thing,
it
like-
and I'm talking about it. My followers see it. Their followers see it. It
That's
goes
what
viral.
like with crypto, there's no like
Nobody can stop
SEC that can be like, oh, this is like a bad trading practice.
Right.
It's like there's no regulating thing, so it's like
Just
you can do
goes.
anything to make it go up.
So, you know, it's like when a tweet goes viral, it's the same thing, except you're doing it with currency. It's not retweets and likes, it's fucking value of a currency. So it got to a penny and then just kept soaring, and then recently it gets to 38 cents. That's where Quigs would have had like half a mil.
I mean,
So that's over now. Like,
Donnie also had $500,000, and I would have had like 150,000.
I lost 45
not as bad as
grand,
Quigs,
which I
but-
could so use right now. Like fuck all you guys, okay? I know it's tough. I need that money so bad, and I just what happened with Quigs. So at one point it was very hard to buy Doge. He had like the platform to buy it. So I was like, give me $500. Actually, originally it was funny. I was like, give me like 100 Dogecoin, and he was like, that's $8. I was like, okay, all right, all right, big baller over here, like give me $500. And it was like a very volatile day, up, down, kind of crazy. And at the end of the day, he said to me, right now we're flat. Like we went up, we went down, we're back to like your $500 investment. So either like Venmo me that money since I fronted it for you, or we can just like call it a day. And my Venmo, I'm suspended from Venmo. My Cash App was all fucked up. I was like, let's just call it, you know. And that's $45,000 down the fucking drain. But so now it's over.
None of this shit makes sense to me. It like goes over my head.
It doesn't need to.
Marty, like, so I live with Marty, and he just tells me every day, like, buy shit. I'm like, I don't know how.
Marty
Marty,
explains things to you.
I'm like, Marty's telling me what to do.
Yeah.
No,
Let's not say that publicly ever.
It's a known fact between me and him that I'm the dumber one
Oh,
somehow.
I
I don't know. Like, I know.
Jeez. But here's the thing. It doesn't. You don't need to know the deep in depth. It's just like. It's like anything else where like these NFTs and these things, it's like if people agree that this is worth some money and they buy it and the price goes up, it doesn't matter that you can't actually use Dogecoin, you can't spend it anywhere.
Are there plans for like you can buy things with Bitcoin now?
Somebody was saying,
Is that going to be
I
a
actually
possibility?
looked at that. I guess Mark Cuban like lets you use Dogecoin.
Yeah, for, like,
to buy
Oh, right,
Mavericks
the
tickets
Mavs
or something.
store.
But-
so there
In the
are.
Mavs online
but
But
even
like,
that feels like a joke, right?
actual stores will not like, because I mean I'm saying this as if like I know what the fuck Doge is gonna do because I don't. But like Doge will go down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. It'll probably fucking skyrocket.
If you're
But-
like
And
a
that's where
company,
Hogecoin comes in.
well, so like Tesla and Elon Musk said you can buy Teslas with Bitcoin now, but that feels like a lot
makes
more.
sense,
Oh, yeah, a lot
But
more.
also, Bitcoin's been around
value.
for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like,
and,
so
it has,
10 years
and it has like a market
Doge
cap
can do that?
where
Yes,
it's like
right.
if you
I
do
also don't know
believe
how
in the
long
value
Bitcoin's
of it,
been
like
said 10.
getting as much
Sounds
of
right.
that chunk as you can is like
Value.
good because it's gonna
Yes.
be hard to get. It's already like hard to get.
Well, that's the
Like,
thing. There's
price.
like a finite number, whereas I believe Dogecoin intentionally inflates it, right? They
yeah,
just like
it's
keep
inflated.
flooding the
It's-
market.
you can just
So
make
like
as
if
much-
you were to be like, okay, you can now buy our cars with.
What does that mean?
What?
So I'm just saying, like, how is there a finite number of digital currency? Like, how does that work?
I mean,
Blockchain.
yeah, that's
Okay,
that's
sure.
where it gets
Alright.
deep. But
See that when someone says blockchain, that's when I'm like, I'm out.
yeah, that's where I'm out too. But I just understand the idea that there's a finite number, and over here there's not. So if you
Yeah.
bought, if I allowed you to buy my cars like Tesla with Dogecoin, and then they just flood the market and those are now worthless, it's like you're fucked. So I think you're an idiot if you decide to let. But we're all idiots. That's the point. So Hogecoin it is. So we
Now,
missed on-
Hogecoin,
we missed
there
on
is a
Dogecoin.
finite supply.
Right. So Hogecoin,
Yes.
it's a lot. It's a lot better.
We
okay?
burn it up from the
We're
supply.
in at the ground floor on Dogecoin. We can make some money.
I'm just saying, Hoge is a-okay with me. You know, we're gonna meme
Yeah.
the fuck out of this. We're
I
gonna
mean,
blow
that's
this
it.
shit
It's
up.
never been easier to get rich. You just got to hit on one of these stupid fucking things. It doesn't
actually is
matter,
kinda true.
and it doesn't even have to last long term. Dogecoin could be worthless 5 years from now, but if one of us had $300,000 right now, we
would
take
be
that
pretty good.
out, we invest in a little 401k, some pens, some
go
actual
bang,
stocks.
bang, bang.
We're rich for the rest of our
The
lives.
hard part
We
is
just-
knowing when you've become rich, though, because a year ago we had a group chat. We were
Oh,
making
this is
old
so
tech, and we had made like $200 on Doge. We had all sold it, and I texted the group chat, guys, it just feels good to win one. It feels good to be on the right side of a crypto scheme. But like a year later, here we go. Like
We did it. We
So
sold
we just
it.
patted ourselves on the back. We thought we were all doing a good job.
But
Nothing.
$500 is never gonna make. Like we didn't cash out and be like, I'm fucking rich.
Yeah,
We're
it was
oh,
like,
we made
oh,
a
we
nice
made
little
some, we had
profit.
fun, yeah.
Like
It was nice to
now,
win
there's
one.
one of these things. You just got to hit on one of them.
Well, that's
You
how
just
I
gotta
felt
hit on
about the social media app platforms too, where it was like, all right, I missed on TikTok. I didn't get in on that. Like, I'm doing Clubhouse. I'm getting in, and then Clubhouse just like isn't the one. So we might have still missed. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll.
There's gonna be some more opportunities.
Hogecoin seems to have a legitimate. The head of business development
Jesus
team.
Christ.
He DM'd me. He's like, "Let's talk." And I
Did he
didn't-
really?
Yeah, he was. I don't know what that means. The head of business
I don't know
development.
if that's a
at
good
Hogecoin.
sign that he's
I was gonna
reaching
say
out.
that's
if it-
encouraging?
If the business
Yeah.
development,
Great sign.
If that guy is spending his time talking to Tommy Smokes, I don't know if it's that good.
The
of a
official
fucking-
Hogecoin account follows 21 accounts. I'm one of them, and Elon Musk is another. So I feel like I'm in
You're
pretty elite
21
company
degrees
right
of
now.
separation away from Elon. So
Yeah.
all right, we're good.
So yeah, I
get
mean,
your Hoge on.
it's hard to buy right now, but that's why it's so valuable. Because when it is easy to buy, when it hits Robinhood, it hits Blockfolio,
That's
it
when
hits
every mom
everything
and
else.
grandma and aunt and uncle.
Yeah,
starts
then
buying
everyone's
it.
buying it. We're
No.
millionaires.
Yep, done.
He
And-
just said it makes no sense. It doesn't need to
Doesn't
make
need
sense.
to
And
make
it doesn't
sense.
matter.
I don't know.
Yeah, that
doesn't
was
make sense to me
stupid.
either,
You know,
just-
like if I give you like here, I think I have a. How does this make sense to you?
That's
That
true.
makes sense to you? Like that's just paper. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, put that in your pocket. That means
couple
something.
Miller Lights.
No, but you just know that's $5, so that can buy me something. Same thing with all this
Anything
shit.
has value if people just decide it has value.
That's why Tommy NFT over
That's why
here
I'm
taking a
saying
picture today. 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our
That's
clips.
about what the I would guess the breakdown of
Good people versus bad
demographics
people?
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but Be
fair.
a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah, but,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
could be a
button.
piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.